Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Fed, where I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. Last episode we did more quests over here in the Sea of Clouds, and today we're going to go and continue with hopefully finishing off this area. Oh, Netherling, come at last. I hate this, whatever. Gunu Vanu brings something that helps capture Senua, make it obey like newborn Leslie. Behold, Senua reigns. But wild Senua fears as monsoon's rain. Even Netherling cannot hope to capture wild beasts. But use these reins on already tame Senua, and it obeys all commands. Gunu Vanu cares not to show Elder Shaman how to capture Senua, but to ride Senua gracefully as seed floating on gentle breeze. Once Elder sees Gunu Vanu flit elegantly along wind currents, how Senua is captured matters not. Even Elder could not make more perfect plan. Look, Netherling, trained Senua is near. Gunu Vanu knows task is dangerous. Will not judge if Netherling wants to quit. But if Netherling finds courage welling within, bring Senua here once beast calms down. Two stake-leather straps woven into a bridle large enough to fit over the head of a Senua, used by the Vanu Vanu when riding the massive snake-like creatures. What Netherlings dare to steal my dear Senua? Yes. Hello, Snack. This guy could, like, eat my head off. Does Netherling capture Senua? Or is Wrath of Beast too great? Netherling actually catches Senua. Her strength rivals that of the greatest Sundu warriors. Ah, now I must fight Senua. What? Of course Gunu Vanu can ride. Even newborn Nestling can ride tame Senua. But Gunu Vanu must ask Netherling to wait and while he remembers lessons. By the way, I opened my window, so you can maybe hear some IRL noise in the background. Gunu Vanu remembers Senua fangs jagged like forked lightning, when with roar. That battle is like looming storm cloud. No, Netherling. Gunu Vanu thinks Elder Shaman calls. Yes, let us go see him. Boy, if you don't. This guy. Ah, Netherlings, Gunu Vanu apologizes for making haste to Elder Shaman's roost. No time to ride wings of Senua, but Netherlings need not worry. Let Gunu Vanu do the talking. Noble and benevolent Elder, humble nestling Gunu Vanu asks again for honor to give offering. Gunu Vanu comes again, this time with hands empty as sun-scorched desert. Ah, but offering stands before Elder. Gunu Vanu teaches this Netherling ways of taming and handling the noble Senua. Yes, Gunu Vanu's wisdom and kindness more bountiful than summer rains. With this offering, culture of Ogzundu spreads farther than rays of morning sun. Gunu Vanu's beguiling tongue may work on fellow nestlings, but Anu Vanu not fall for tricks. But can Anu Vanu touch wisdom? Can Anu Vanu see kindness? Such offerings Anu Vanu does not accept. But Elder Gunu Vanu still a simple nestling understands not subtle rules of tribes' trials. A fault not on him. For that Elder give Gunu Vanu one more chance. Vanu never flies in a way of scales slippery as Gunu Vanu's words. Very well. Oh my god. Not Gunu Vanu, not Gunu Vanu. Oh, Jesus. Gunu Vanu has one more chance, but if offering fails once more, then forever nestling he shall remain. Try as he might to think of next offering. Gunu Vanu's head remains empty like a cloudless sky. Only one option remains. We go to Brother. We advise Gunu Vanu, who advises Gunu Vanu since day as newborn hatchling. As certain as wheels of nature turn, he gives advice for next step. Zephyr winds bring Netherling back to Gunu Vanu. Brother tells Gunu Vanu of help he received. Our family is indebted to you. However, it seems Netherling's deeds cast long shadow over brothers. He can only boast that he sneaks into Elder Shaman's hut. Perhaps silence is his gift? Gunuvanu moves calmly as midnight moon. Even Valkin stir not at his passing. Gunuvanu even eats brother's food when his eyes are turned. Gunuvanu steals from brother too? Well, Vanu not choose family. But perhaps this skill can prove valuable to tribe. Ah, Gunuvanu knows. Black ones who live to the east have many treasures which glitter like stars in midnight sky. If Gunuvanu steals one and offers to Elder Shaman, passage is assured. Brother speaks of Netherlings which attack village with ferocity rivaling Vundu. Elder Shaman calls them Garloon. To sneak past Netherlings, much more difficult than to sneak into his hut. But Gunuvanu loses not his final chance to escape doldrums of nesting life. Courage swells like a roiling thundercloud. Yes, Gunuvanu steals Garloon treasure. Netherling accompanies us as witness to Gunuvanu's bravery. Come to where Garloon tribe roosts. Gunuvanu waits in darkness of shade. Ah yes, all the way back to the Garloons. Me and the boys ready to deal with the Garloons. Ba, bum, bum. Ba, ba, ba. Boom. Boom. Ah, Netherlings come to gaze on Gunuvanu's courage. Garloons within sight, but many more than Gunuvanu imagines. But Gunuvanu not run. Look, treasures shine like fallen stars. When Garloons stand in way, Netherling distract them as with Elder Shaman, this time with Dance of Wrath. Create chaos among Garloons and hide Gunuvanu's approach. Gunuvanu waits here and calms a storm of fear swelling in heart. Go, like monsoon winds. Slay them. Yeah, left this. Gunuvanu breathes deep. Moves soundless like cool autumn wind. Netherling fell Garloons, but too quick. Gunuvanu needs more time to snatch Garloon treasure. Silent movements require finesse and time. Netherling strike down more Garloons, provide fog of chaos to hide Gunuvanu's approach. Are you serious? This fucking little bugger. No. Gunuvanu becomes like silent wind. Ah, Netherling fell Garloon's troops already. Gunuvanu not ready, must wait for perfect moment. Once more, Netherling, show Garloon's numbers and give Gunuvanu the time to sneak. What an individual this is. Not a distraction, that's Gunuvanu's sneak unseen. Behold, Gunuvanu's plucks fallen star from sky. Elder Shaman, surely that's a Gunuvanu past trial now. Not an Oxundu possess such a treasure. Now, let us ride the winds to the Elder's Roost. Gunuvanu approaches with fluttered breath and disheveled? I have no idea. I don't know that word. Feathers, but from dangerous journey or long nap. Anuvuno knows not. Does he hold something of value? Remember, Nestling, this is last chance. Noble and benevolent elder. Gunuvanu brings offering like none other. Behold. Offering surprises even Elder Shaman, yes? Gunuvanu sneaks into Galoon camp unseen and unheard and brings Zundu their greatest treasure. Ooh, such material does not exist in Oxundu. More sturdy and solid than Totem Pole with strongest magic wards. Zundu legends tell of enormous flying beasts which cover land in midnight shade. This must be its feathers. For bringing such precious offering, Gunuvanu completes rite of passage. Gunuvanu deserves title which befits his deeds. For as long as rising moon follows setting sun, Gunuvanu shall be known as the Bringer of Shade. At last, passage is complete. Gunuvanu, Bringer of Shade, no longer oldest of... I didn't read that correctly. But now Gunuvanu wants nothing more than rest. Trial saps all energy from Gunuvanu. Need further hard work for nestlings. Gunuvanu, Bringer of Shade, must find great tree to nap under. Even though no longer nestling, Gunuvanu still strives from work. Nettling, tell Gunuvanu's brother of his success. Finally, his heart may be free of worry. Nettling. Nurse travels fast as spring gale. Gunuvanu passes trial. But Nettlings know Gunuvanu as well as any Zundu. Change does not come from any moons, if at all. Gunuvanu hopes passage of right gives brother courage to grow into responsible Vanuvanu, but must remain patient. Nevertheless, Gunavanu owes Nettling much and much more. May Nettling go forth with zephyr winds at back to guide through journeys safely. Nettling's always welcome in Oxundu. Okay. A great Nettling, a warrior who chased the clouds from our land, returns. Like gentle zephyr winds, Sanu has plea and hopes Nettling lends an ear. Zundu take shelter from Vundu's storm, by virtue of peace offerings and respect commanded by Zundu chief. Now, though the rains threaten to fall again. The symbol of chief's power is a great mask he wears, a mask that grows old and worn. A chief who wears shabby mask is a chief who commands as much respect as a summer's day drizzle. Tribal mask is made from the scale of a Wokeon, giant Sunua who rests on Neverreap, where the Vanuvanu are forbidden to go. The wicked Vundu seek to hoard power and influence for themselves. They seize control of Neverreap and forbid poor Zundu from entry. But they cannot keep out the great Nettling who tamed the whites. Go to Neverreap, Nettling, and snatch the scales of the Wakeon, from the Vundu's evil clutches. Tonuvanu will be your guide. He awaits you outside the village. Pray go swiftly, Nettling, and chase away the coming storm. Okay. Now I'm kind of wondering, which job did I use last time? And the last content that I did was... I think it was the... either Some All or the Google Library. And I thought it was a DPS for that, but I don't remember which. Whatever. I'll go and unlock this and then I'll figure the stuff out of camera while I wait for the queue. Boo boo boo. 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 The Gauntlet. Is that the mother crystal? What? Tonuvanu waits for Nettling warriors. Or warrior, Nettling warrior comes. Nettling braves Neverreap to retrieve the Wakeon scale. For Zundu? Tonu's heart flutters in the gentle winds of Netherling's kindness. Neverreap is sacred lands to the Vonu, but Vundu come with their wicked ways and transform Neverreap into a tempest of terror. Watch your tail feathers, Netherlings. Right, Neverreap is now accessible. And I will be right back. Neverreap. Ladies and gentlemen, this dungeon, I remember the aesthetics. I think I remember the bosses, kind of. And that is everything that I remember about this dungeon. It's a dungeon that does not appear that often in my roulettes, I would say. But it is a fun one nonetheless. IMO, of course. We'll be also doing this as a Dragoon, as I just checked, and the last thing I played was Monk. Am I supposed to, like, talk to this guy? Yeah. Talk to the dude, get the egg, and then you can move onwards. May as well use everything. Whatever. There's like one thing with Dragoon that I don't really know very well. I suppose you should like just use everything, but then it's a matter of like, okay, are there enough enemies for me to use every one of my buffs, you know? I suppose like in the earlier parts of the game, like in just earlier content, there's a thing to think about, but I think once you get like later into the game, that really isn't a thing anymore. Since like basically all the pulls that you do are just ginormous anyway. As you can see, there's some tornadoes flying by, just like in the battle against Bismarck. So you got to avoid them. I'm going to get my damage back. My party members get flung into the sky. Egg. Alright, first boss, the Nun Yenunk. Yes. Of course. So he conceals himself in the clouds, and thus you have to walk around and hope that you find him. Like over here. Or well, his shadow. I think once you kill the shadow, you can then... yeah, then he's gonna reappear. I think the longer that you're in here, the more powerful the drop seed is gonna become. So the more damage over time that you'll be taking. As a result. There it is. Yep. And there he goes. Yes, I am full on elegant tombstones. What else is new? I don't really need them at the moment, so I already have all of the stuff I need for the animal weapons that requires tombstones. The caster's not gonna move, buddy. As unfortunate as that may be, that is kind of how they work. I'm gonna grab this chest. Oh my god, it's a Vespa! Oh, final sting. Okay, that not to do it that much. I was only slightly scared for a moment. Like how those totems have a freaking move just called the wiggle. Or wriggle. Pretty good move. Name. Move, pause, name, of course. Alright, Birdman. Birdman, oh Birdman. Or a cloud, I have no idea what that is. Just gives me bleeding. Choose a random target and gives him bleeding. Sacred Totem. Sacred Totem. So, as far as I'm aware, you need to interact with these totems and carry them out of the range. I do not know what happens. I think if they stay in the range, they will come alive. Otherwise, they'll just be there. I got this one. I think I could just stand in this. Not gonna do anything. And there we go. That one wasn't far enough away. So it makes the boss invincible, and also gives him a damage buff. Until you kill the totem. I think the more totems, the more damage stacks you'll probably have. Which sounds like a bad experience. Give me all of the loot. Divine Wasp. Jeez, the jump is so fast compared to what it used to be. Ridiculous. If you stay in the water puddles, you will be subjected to drowning. And you'll have to take just water damage over time. Yep. I think I'm gonna hold on to my damage buffs now, since we're right in front of the boss. Big fish. Right. Gotta get them damage buffs up. What does all this stuff mean again now? I think I missed one of my attacks. I think it's this, right? Increasing evasion, yeah. So now we're just gonna fly through the arena and I think kick you on the side or just hit you? I just do damage, yeah. So, and then this over here is gonna knock you back, so... Do try and stay in the area. Otherwise, well, bad shit happens. $75 degrees? Oh. That's definitely a name for an attack. Wow, I'm surprised that that wind thing did not hit me. Well, like, well, if that one didn't hit me, the next one definitely will. And down it goes. Healer immediately left. Wait, really? You can get another one of these? Huh. That's intriguing. So you can also get them in... Is this... White mage. No, it doesn't swap over. Because I'm wondering if this is the same thing, or if this is like a slightly different version of this pant. Or, well, panties, basically. Meh. I have no idea. That's what it comes down to. Nettling wears the triumphant look of one who weathers the storm. You return from Neverreap with the Wukayon scale, yes? This son who knows. The rounded scale of a giant breed of Senua known as Wakayons. The Vanuvanu have found their oval shape suited for the creation of tribal masks. Nettling bears the scale, and it is a mighty one indeed. Fashion a mask from this, and Zuna Chief will command the authority of a furious storm of lightning. But that is not all Nettling accomplishes, no. Nettling chases the cruel Vundu from Neverreap, returns Halcyon winds to our sacred land. We Zundu are not like our cruel Vundu brothers. Gentle like a spring breeze, we welcome Nettlings with open wings. Sanu's heart is warmed by the gentle sunlight of your friendship. Promises that you will remain a friend to the Zundu for many seasons to come. And then this. Feast wipe time. Like nourishing rains after long summer droughts, Nettling's return may bring succor in our time of need. Zundu spies sent word of activity in Okavundu Mok, deep within Vundu territory. Such news bodes ill for Okazundu. We would know more of this coming storm, but spies struggle to slip past watchful gazes of Vundu guards. Nettling's strength and courage is always reliable, and Sonu asked her to brave enemy territory and bring news of what stirs in Okvundu Mok. Once again, Nettling proves she is a stout ally of the Vsundu. Zephyr winds at your back speed your way. Nanny. What is happening around these parts? What in tarnation? Anyway, enough of that. Tell me. Pray elaborate. Elucidate. There's nowhere to run, traitorous Gundu. Punishment is nigh. Traitorous, we but seek freedom from cruelty of Vundu. Nonsense, like Sanawa, Gundu only live to serve Almighty Vundu. No more. Gundu cast of Vundu reigns. Gundu are free. Gundu are free. Stand back, Linu Vali. Muna Vanu teaches Vundu difference between Gundu and Sanua. Foolish Greybeak, even clumsy Paisa laughs at your challenge as he stumbles into Cloud Sea. Such weaklings are not worthy foes. Cower before us. Such power, fear cuts deeper than boreal winds. Bird up. Another ring, and one unmoved by our sun-drop dance. What insolence! Cast Nettling into Cloud Sea. Whoopsie. Die, Nettling. Even most violent Gale could not topple you, to stand as totem against Fundu's Sundrop Dance. Sundrop Dance is ancient tradition of Vanu. It is display of strength and vigor, both individual and tribe. Vanu custom is to dance before battle, and enemies weak of will may yield, preventing needless bloodshed. Forgive my rudeness. I, Linu Vali of the Gundu tribe, am grateful for Zephyr winds, winds that bring Nettling to our side to stand against the Vundu. Vundu invade Gundu lands and curse our totems, but Gundu's spirit will not break. All still oppose the Vundu's many misdeeds. Summoning the white, conquering other tribes, attacking Nettlings, all are affronts. We seek freedom from Vundu rule, but Vundu are greedy as they are cruel, and answer our pleas with violence. Vundu talents reach far and cut deep. Many flee to distant isles to escape their wrath. Yet Netherling ventures deep into the Vundu homeland. Why? Netherling is come from Ogzundu. Son of Vanu himself asked Netherling to investigate. We hear not of Zundu and Vundu after Vundu invade our lands, that they are yet free. Netherlings and Linu Vali humbly request that you escort us to Son of Vanu, that we might beseech the Zondu for aid. Or Zundu. Tribe will remember Netherling's kindness for many moods to come. Now let us depart to Ogzunda before the Vundu return. Yes. Them's a lot of words you got there, mate. So rumblings in Ogfundu, not sign of impending doom, but Gundu uprising. And now the Gundu seek protection from their pursuers. May Zephyr forever guide you, Chief Sonu. I, Linuvali, daughter of Unuvanu, do greet you warmly. My companions are Munuvanu, former attendants to my father, and Lunavanu, merchant of our village. Your father and I spent many hours cloud fishing. When news of his death at Vundu Claws reaches Ogzundu, the fiercest monsoon cannot wash away my sorrows. Forgive us our imposition, Chief Sonu, but the Gundu suffer too long under the Vundu. Better to run than to remain slaves. But Vundu are relentless, and we face terrible reprisals if not for this Netherling. There's no need to apologize. Zundu welcomed you with open arms. Tell me, how fares your brother? Alas, when Vanu calls for Gundu independence, Vundu imprisoned him in sky cage and hanged from island. As example to others, we attempt to free him but fail, and Vundu pursue us until we meet Netherling. It saddens Sonu to learn this, but we are nevertheless grateful that you arrived safely to Ogzundu. You and yours are welcome to rest at Naki Island for as long as you like. Sonu Vanu, your kindness is boundless as cloud sea. Chief Sonu, pray do not act in haste. What will others say when they learn of this arrangement? Islands more precious than rain during summer drought. Some still resent Netherlings for risking islands to hunt the whale. Now is not the time to turn our backs on another tribe. We must do all in our power to help, for the sake of Chief Unu and his people. Have we food to feed them, wood to build them homes? How much must the Zundu sacrifice for these refugees? The island is more than enough, like seedlings which take root in rich soil and grow strong. So too will new Gundu settlement flourish on this great gift from the Zundu. Such a sight would surely fill Chief Unu with pride. Naki Island lies to the west of Ogzundu. Go forth and build a new home for your people. Lanu Vali's fortune is great indeed to meet Netherling who defeats the White, and an island for the Gundu to start anew. The skies themselves could not grant such gifts. However, it seems no Vanu inhabit this island since before Linu Vali's hatchling days. Listen, a sound you hear not rolling thunder, but incessant buzzing of midge swarms. Thunderstorms might even be more welcome than midges. One bite from midge and Vanu itch until feathers fall off, but midges have no taste for Netherling's blood. Netherling must help before midges cause sleepless nights for tribe. There, right on the wings of Sanua, and with its forceful breath drive the midge clouds from the trees. It's right to sound around use the perfect ability to do that. Yes. Meep. Get out of here! Whee! Okay, there's one more somewhere. There you go. Yeet. Ah, the midges hum no longer. But even so, doubt still remains. Although Linu make promise of building new home for tribe, the uncertainty of the road ahead fills her with doubt. Linu Valley is nothing but delicate hen, with arms as thin as benches and legs dainty as a gaelic cat. It is true, Netherling. Just look. One day, Linu hoped to become strong enough to send the mightiest Vanu running in fear. But like rain in monsoon season, change comes fast and without warning. Linu possesses not the courage to lead. Make no mistake, none are more loyal than Muna Vanu and Luna Vanu, but their feathers are old and grey. Linu cannot ask them to shoulder so heavy a burden. Without brother and many still under Vunder rule, Linu knows not which path to take. But in the black of night, a beacon of light guides us. Linu speaks of you, Netherling. Please work with us to help build a new home for Gundu. Do so, and Netherling lives on through generations of Gundu storytellers. Like towering totem pole, Netherling support Gundu. 1,000 thanks, Netherling. Your words clear the fog of doubt from Linu's heart. This is worth of celebration. Celebration of the mighty Netherling? Linu Valley is embarrassed to ask, but what is Netherling's name? Ladair, such an odd-sounding name. Do all members of the Netherling's tribe call themselves Ladair? No. Speaking of names, no Gundu village must have one worthy of Grand Vanu settlement. Naki is ancient Vanu word for winds blowing from the west, also name of this island. To honor tribe of Gundu, village's name is Ok Gundu Naki. The village has a name, and there is nothing left now but to begin building it. Then speak to Muna Vanu to learn what we need. So you can hear a ginormous truck running past. Well, more like a tractor, actually. To be precise. So this is the third and final beast tribe in Heavensward. So this will be another thing for me to work on off camera, and then record some stuff here and there. And then at the end of everything, we will I'll just make big episodes. Like, not big episodes, but I'll just like paste everything together to make some beast tribe videos in a row, as opposed to doing it all like I did last time. Okay, so that is it for the Sea of Clouds, which now leaves us with one more area, and that would be Az's Law. And then we'll have to go back to the areas of A Realm Reborn and check out to see if there's a new quest appeared over there, because sometimes they do that. So yeah, at least we don't have to listen to freaking Thingamabop anymore. So I don't have to read the freaking Vanu dialogue for the moment. Error reinitiating sanitation protocols. Controlling to cleaning units inoperable. Manual assembly of cleaning units required. Please decommission 5 Clockwork Harvestmen. Manual assembly of cleaning units required. Please decommission 5 Clockwork Harvestmen. Manual. Bleh. Greetings, loyal soldier of the Allegan Empire. Today's training regimen starts now. Your task is to locate and destroy five snapper rooks. Please ensure that all targets are rendered completely dead and or inoperable. Good hunting, soldier. Let's may as well. More! More! I love the music in this place. Good soup. INO. There we go. Owlbear? What? Hold up. I think most, if not all of these quests are just gonna involve me killing enemies. in Az's Law. Which is 100% fine to me. That was a fail of a job. Also going to do something else for a moment. It's going to make the game lag. Congratulations, you have successfully today's training exercise. Today's training is intended to teach the importance of when dealing with situations. We hope this knowledge serves you well in the service of the Elegant Empire. The confirmation of control of all cleaning units, control linked to all cleaning units within acceptable parameters. This sterilization mode is 4,962 years, 3 months and 12 days overdue for replacement. To minimize risk of catastrophic system failure, please replace the sterilization node at your earliest convenience. No! Danger, danger, unable to access key Azaz security systems. Reinforcement droid 208 not responding to emergency shutdown commands. Recommend immediate forcible destruction of equipment. Danger, danger, unable to access key Azaz. Confirmation, confirmed the activation of malfunctioning security equipment. In recognition of your part in preventing a possible repeat of the incident in which 209 civilians and/or researchers were savagely associated 600-hour cleanup effort have been recommended for the Yes. 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 There we go, that's the one. Aurora Borealis. Fucking steamed ham. Good stuff. Initializing system test. Beep beep. Test subject not found. Aborting. Initializing system test. Beep beep. Test subject not found. Aborting. Initial system test. Congratulations on being selected for system testing. Please verify the effectiveness of the Citizen Compliance Assurance subsystem by approaching Clockwork Engineers and Clockwork Paladins and demonstrating non-compliant behavior. Please verify the Assurance subsystem by approaching Clockwork... Gonna hand him. Stench Blossom, aka Refleege over there. Nightmare Fuel. Although Refleege really wasn't that bad. Melusine, however. Now that right there is Nightmare Fuel. I mean, it's still not easy, mind you, but that's anything right there. By the way, I'm talking about the Savage versions, not the normal versions. Mind you, the normal versions can also be challenging. But I feel everything in this game can be challenging, or most of it. Depending on how far you are in the game. how much experience you have. And not this freaking number experience, but actual hands-on experience. Thank you for your for participating in the Citizen Compliance Assurance Subsystem Testing Program. Test subject neutralized 0. System subsystem performance unsatisfactory. Upgrade of suppression infrastructures recommended to ensure optimal citizen conformance. Alright, my friends. With that situation, I'm gonna end off over here. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Just How I Was playing Final Fantasy 14. And next episode we're gonna go and continue with helping these nodes deal with their problems that will probably never end because this place is deserted. Anyway, goodbye.